It's not financial advice. It's crypto advice. Appreciate the likes. Feel free to put some comments. Give me some content, guys. I need some content. Give me something to talk about. Mic check, louder, a little bit louder. Yes, sir. What's up, everybody?
Today's Black History Month tribute is going to one of my favorite rappers of all time, Mac D.R.E. Yes, sir. Shout out to Mac Dre, R.I.P. This, he might not be named as like a black person, but he did invent something called the hyphy movement. And if you don't know what that is, that just means that you're not hip to shit that's going on in California.
All right. I'm still trying to think of a title. Man, I got the wrong top for my coffee, bro. Damn. All right. See 404 dead. That's interesting. We're gonna talk about that too. I'm just gonna say post-chain dip. I mean, that's the ecosystem, right? Though.
I love it.
I'm gonna just say post-chain dip. And Solana. Let's get those guys in here too. Solana. How you spell Solana? I can't remember if it's two O's or an A. I can never remember. So I don't think it's solo. It's I'm pretty sure it's a Solana, yeah. Solana dip. Yeah. Let's intermingle those two.
Pause.
All right.
And we're live.
What's up, guys? Another week. In the old crypto markets. Who we got? What up, Mance? What up, Weekly Crew? Hey, Weekly Crew, I tried that site. It's all right. It's still like, anyway, inside. What up, DGen? Johnny 5. I'm gonna call me a thief. How am I a thief? How am I a thief? I really want to know how you see me as that. Isn't there a crash around happening? Probably could look at that. No one discusses that like ever. Yeah, let's look at it now. It's a good point to bring up. The thing is, the last time I looked, I didn't really see a dip. The only time we dipped before the halving was COVID. Let me see. Do I have a halving chart or something like that? Monthly. I have a chart where I have the halvings marked. It's not this one. When was the halving last time? Like May? So there was a dip before, but I mean, that's COVID, you know? So that's kind of like a different, in the time before that, which is the only other time that I experienced one, was here. And this was, I can't remember if it was here or here, but it ran up and then dipped after. So yeah, I mean, it could be dipping. Don't be surprised, but also really don't be surprised if tomorrow we wake up and this shit's like right here. You know? Definitely gonna talk about RH404. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. It's doing basically what I, on the last stream, what I said I wanted to see it do, which is just stay up here. I mean, it's not falling, you know, it's looking pretty good. It's a red day. Pretty standard, really. Par for the course. Appreciate the heads up yesterday. Yeah, that was fun. I like that. Matter of fact, don't expect me to be doing this, but there's a group called Where the Crypto Gems Are Found. It's on my profile. Join it and shill your stuff, man. Yeah, have fun. What's up, Mr. Football? Hey, I bet on the Chiefs.
I love it.
I was on the edge of my seat. It's fun betting. I might do that more. I might go bigger. I should have bet more. Of course, I won. What's up, Crypto Ewok? Core. I don't if you remember, but I said I watched like 6 videos on how to buy Pulse the other day and couldn't figure it out. Well, I figured it out. I went to the site she showed on stream that day. Oh, wow. Aww. Congratulations, man. I helped. I was of some value. Wow, who would have thought? It's crazy. This guy's been trying to buy Pulse for 6 videos. Come on, Pulsekins, get it together. How are you going to onboard if guys can't onboard? How are you going to onboard when they can't get on board? Or you can't show them how to? Only sell when the newbies are buying? Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, the beat do go hard. Shout out to Crypto Bruh. Hey, speaking of Crypto Bruh, I was just watching. Actually, it's that video that we were listening to. I think there's a Sami and Crypto Bruh beef, bro.
I love it.
Put my hands together. Fight. That's me. That really wasn't me at all, bro. That's really not me at all, actually. It's deep. Only here. It's crazy. Let's watch it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Like. I didn't watch it, but
Yeah, like, I don't.
Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, that's Crypto Bro beat. This shit right here. I think. I imagine this is because he does make beats, but I'm not sure if it's a sample or something, but it is hard. And I offered him $1,000 for it. I'll take it. Get that off your hands. Put some words on it. It was right here.
And it's fun too, because now it's like it doesn't matter what side of the fence you're on, you can say whatever you like. And
put headphones
right,
on
like
this crypto,
actually,
right?
that's why I'm bringing this up right now, because I saw that Somi, or I don't really know who this guy is. I don't really follow his content. I've always seen him show up, but he showed up so much after like, I got into crypto, and then he came in, or like his vision, or like, you know what I mean, like when you see a person, right, like how a lot of people like to like how he did relate me to the relationship of Trayvon. I kind of like have his relationship with like Hex and Pulsechain. So you get what I'm saying? Like I don't really know who this person is, and it's funny that he talked about me in his stream today. This came across my desk. I was just chilling, being myself, and then I heard these.
Niggas love the lingo.
If you watch the video, you know what I mean. Okay, so his Zen Maxi friend left.
Hold on,
So
I gotta hear the full context. What's this one called? Chain update. I mean, when was this? We got to get the full. This was 4 days ago. Oh man, how many videos has Sami uploaded since 4 days? Oh my god, I'm gonna be digging forever. This nigga uploaded 1,000 videos in the past 4 days. All right, let's find it. Sami. 4 days. I mean, I don't even know if that was 4 days ago. Jesus. Okay, not that bad. Now it said chain update, and he had on this hat. So maybe it was. Damn. No, it's not that one. Oh man, hey, y'all got to, I'm sorry. Y'all got to sit here. I gotta get into this, man. Is it? No, it can't be that one. I want to hear the whole thing, man. Okay, so 4 days ago. I don't know. It's no telling what video that was, bro. There's no telling what video.
Saying like I don't really know who this person is.
X1 chain update. Okay, it's X1 chain, so it's gonna be easy to find. We just type in X1 on his channel. Search X1 chain. Boom.
If you have any pet ducks in the room, please kindly ask them to leave. Today, friends, we have a lot. He made a video. Not an insider. I didn't get paid by anybody. I just saw these, friends. This is by the grace of friendship and your profit, okay? The friendship cult, friends. We're going to make it. So I noticed this, and I'm like, oh, man, this is worth a lottery ticket. Someone knows something. And funny enough, now this is where the actual real juice is. I actually mentioned it here, okay? I mentioned it here. So Trayvon's friends, you know Trayvon, he made a video I watched.
It's not Trayvon, it's Trayvon. I know why people want to call me Trey so bad. They can't fathom it not being Trey. I just playing.
hours, okay? And in there's a Zen Maxi.
It's like a TR. I should change my name to TRUH, and then people will start saying it better. True.
His friends. It's funny. He kind of looks like Trayvon if he went on like a really long bender.
Pause.
If you watch the video, you know what I mean. Okay.
Ooh,
So-
I see I see the beef now. Ah, shit! I need some gunshot. Pop, 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 pop.
He know I stand on business. He know that.
His Zen Maxi friend left the Zen channel. He left the Zen channel. He capitulated. And Trayvon's like, yo, this is bullish, man. This is Trayvon. And I'm like, yeah, he gets it. Of course he gets it. He's like, this is weird because, look, if you're in Pulsechain, Pulsechain X, you're probably...
What Zen channel? He's not talking about my Telegram, is it? Because that's not a Zen channel. Let's see. This is not a Zen channel. It seemed like one at one point. But no, they talk about everything in here. I guess if you want the link to this, you just have to be paying attention because I only want people who are paying attention to me, like, to be in here. So I'll post it and leave it up for like 5 minutes one day.
Looking at this chart saying, okay, you're probably thinking, friends, how did somebody look at Zen and actually think like anything different was going to happen? You know, you just keep hyperinflating down. And apparently, like, people have been capitulating here, like actually down here after the end. It's funny as we're buying. So just showing you that.
Really, nigga?
Hope you sold. Hope you sold. You buyer, you.
That is extremely important, friends. So I've told you anecdotal evidence, okay? Firstly, Mr. Custard, all my friends and family, they look at Zen, they're like, no way, man. That looks like the worst shot ever. I'm done.
Okay, so let's see what he said about... I should pull it up on another tab, bro. I should really make this like a thing.
I love it.
And go back and forth.
Person is. And it's funny that he...
Oh, okay. Critter Bro say he don't even know you. He don't even know this nigga. Whose mans? Whose mans is this?
I've always seen him show up, but he showed up so much after I got into crypto, and then he came in, like his vision, like, you know, when you see it as a person, right? Like how he did.
My bad.
Much after I got into crypto, and then he came in, or like his vision, or like, you know what I mean? Like when you see as a person, right? Like how a lot of people like to like how he did relate me to the relationship of Trayvon. I kind of like have his relationship with like Hex and Pulsechain. So you get what I'm saying? Like I don't really know who this person is, and it's funny that he talked about me in his stream today. This came across my desk. I was just chilling, being myself, and then I heard these.
If you watch the video, you know what I mean. Okay,
we already saw
channel. He left that. This is weird because this
is funny because it seems this whole propaganda of me being, I guess you could say, out of Zen,
a reverse indicator,
is bleeding into how other people are perceiving the price. I've never been on the other side.
Okay, so the price was down here. Now it did pop to 4, but I mean it is cooking though. I will say it could be cooking. The X1 does seem like it's about to come out, so I will say that. But at the same time, this thing is talking about moon parties. What else he talking about? 3-3 auctions, like.
I don't believe you.
Let's see.
In my motherfucking life, I've never been this confirmed on the other side. I'm over here I'm observing them observing me, which is so hilarious. It's most mind blown.
I know how you feel,
experience.
Man. Welcome.
And what's funny is that I don't think
welcome. Welcome to popularity. People know you. You don't know them.
Gonna take off unless someone buys in. So maybe.
So yeah, that was funny. Let's look at some charts. Ooh. I would say just stop trying to be bearish, baby. Basically. Moore's looking good. Full chart. This is versus Pulse. What's the chat? What's up, chat? I kind of want to hear what Crypto Bro was saying. But he's talking about Zen. You know?
This is some people's Zen lottery ticket because they like to listen to influencers and they wait for signals identified by influencers. But now I don't know what the fuck to call myself. I guess the signal is telling you we've been doing the research, and research shows that XNM is the best way to obtain XN without having to join the rat race called the price of Zen. So it is kind of funny how people think I've exited Zen.
I think the problem, though, is you still, I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I need to update my worldview, but you still have to spend some money to get those XN. Even though you're mining, you're using electricity. So you're still paying for it unless you're doing it in somebody's place where they don't, you know, where you ain't paying it. Or however you set up, somebody's paying for the mining of those tokens. So, you know, I kind of want to get into this
utility, and that's how uncomprehensive the rest of the game is.
Yeah, it's right? Like so it's so complicated, man. It's overcomplicated, especially being that it's like it's kind of like the Zen community went on a trip to like a really complicated place. Like it's like it's no bridges, you know. There's no way to get there, but they took the risk, and we just sitting here waiting for them to come back with the shit. That's what it feels like. It's like, okay, y'all go do that. I'm gonna sit here and chill. You know, it's kind of like you. Do I want to use this analogy? It's like you had you and your boys with a whole bunch of bitches. And then your boys probably go like, you know, sell drugs and be on the block. Like, all right.
The game actually doesn't understand what we got going on. And that's why I feel like we do have some room to go down because we still have a lot of Zen coming out and we have a lot of time.
Yeah, so so yeah, hope you sold, man. It's a good little bounce. Ultimately though, I think it's just cooking. It might go lower though. If it don't come out, if X1 don't come out, it's going lower. My bad. Going on a little Hex or Zen tangent. Catch up. We tuning in for this. What up? What up, Art Patron? What up, Krieger? Yo, I'm ready for the 10x pump. Trevon, realistically, how high do you think Pulse will go? Realistically, how high do I think Pulse will go? I don't want to answer that. What's up, Stefan Hauser? He know that. Yo, I really ain't had much to say today. I ain't even gonna front. I'm waiting on y'all to say something. Oh, RH404 for sure. Oh yeah, that's where I was going. I'm not gonna go there. I'll let them do that. I'll let but yeah, got that at about $50. And we'll see. Let's look at it. How's it doing? I think here's my thoughts on the 404s. Definitely worth losing on. What up, what up, Wayne Kest? Where's your hair? It's actually downstairs in the bathroom. I kept it. I was like, this will make a dope NFT collection. But nah. Actually, I'm not here for crypto advice. I'm here to laugh about crypto. Yeah, I like that direction. And then, learn. So my thoughts on these 404s is they got to add something else. The tech, the foundational tech, which is the 404. From what I haven't looked at the code. I don't know how to, read code, but from what I'm hearing and what I'm experiencing, it's pretty dope. How all you have to do is own at least one of them, and you have the JPEG. If you are this one, then you don't have the JPEG, but you still have a share in the product, which is cool. But what is the product? And that's where I am with 404s. They're cool, but are we just doing JPEGs again? And if we're just doing JPEGs again, just be honest and just say we're doing JPEGs again. But I'm pretty sure that there'll be stuff built on like, yo, this shit is gonna get, you know what I'm saying? Then I started getting like real, like, yo, this shit gonna fucking be crazy. Just wait on it. Wait. How much was the gas to buy your 404? I don't know. It's on Pulsechain. I check I look at the beats. I don't look at the costs. It's probably about 200,000 beats. Whatever that is. It's not complicated anymore. Now you can mine Zen blocks with a simple copy and paste up one line command, then enter ETH address, and you're done.
I don't believe you.
Where I put the line of code at?
Well, do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
I don't want to answer that. You have grown, bro, cause yeah. Just like, what's the point in getting anybody hype? Or letting them down? I don't know. I know what it can do though. It can go really high and it can go really low too. So place your bets. Been following since the beginnings. Murky Wild West days for sure, man. Murky is the great word. Great word. It's murky. When you like describe BitConnect time period, Wild Wild West is like, you kind of get it, but murky is much better. You can't see, man. You don't know what is, and now it's a lot easier to see. We got explorers. I mean, there was explorers back then, but they weren't used for anything. It just told you sent here, sent there, sent back. It wasn't any like contracts, So you don't know what this murky. That's a great word. Thank you for that, Barone. $50,000 Bitcoin today. 100%, I wouldn't be surprised, man. Shit wouldn't surprise me one bit. If I could have bought a share of a base C, I would have at the bottom. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a great idea or a great feature. But I don't think JPEGs is enough. Now, from what I'm seeing with these guys, they're saying that they're going to do these, it says right here, staking will kick off 24 to 48 hours on pls.farms. Check this out. Let's do my own research.
And it's gone.
Okay. I've never been here. Referral program. Start farming. Okay, so it's gonna be liquidity. I'm pretty sure they're gonna add some liquidity, yeah. So yeah. This just probably gonna, I mean, it's probably gonna at least, I don't know. I don't want to get too excited because people already have the tokens. I would say, oh, people gotta buy the tokens to provide LP, but they already have them. But I mean, how much liquidity is there? 165,000. It's not much. I mean, considering the other two, which is Hoax, which I got a little bit of that one too. I thought I was buying the bottom, but nope.
And it's gone.
And what's the other one? Hoax and Gophers. Gophers at 8. Okay, we still up. Yeah. Rolling over. I mean, yeah, like pound for pound. What's Gophers doing right now? All it is we know who it is. You know, Maximus, Dow and those guys. Dip catcher. You know? But are they... I just want to see, do they have any plans? Or is it just JPEGs? You know, place your bets. My bet is placed. I got them. I'm sure there's some other ones that I don't know about. Y'all know any other ones? Just some coffee real quick. Matter of fact, give me like y'all know how it is, right? Sometimes you just need a good old sip of coffee. So let me give me a sip of coffee real quick. Falling asleep in this bitch. This is a commercial break. Sponsored by moretokens.com. Moretokens.com. Buy more.
I love it.
Jack this shit. I'm bad, Chris, bro. Bye. What's people doing like this? All right, coffee in my system now. I want to do a video.
Pause.
Did you see the Mintra, the capitulation of Mintra? I'm not really watching that one. Let's check it out. Nice. Thought I was missing out, but I'm not. What's the point of this token? PRC20 token. It can be traded on DEX or stake, burn, or used as currency on the Mint stakers receive 1/3 platform. Okay. Call the Mint by receive point. I like it.
I love it.
Is anybody using it though? You know, I'm not using it. So that's where I'm at with it. My problem with RH404, this is Satoshi overloaded. My problem with RH404 is what appeal does it have outside RH Maxis and the name? Is it catch? Now think go first. Go F yourself, yeah. Good old fat, yeah. It's pretty catchy. You know, the Richard does put it in a box. But I mean, sometimes the market don't care, man. Like, if they start building stuff and it starts making gains, I mean, I'm not saying they will, but that's just how I feel about something like that. It looks pretty clean, man. Like, it's worth losing on. that's my new slogan on something that's like looks pretty good. Perhaps a better use case for 404s would be something like shares in assets, right? Property, stocks, DAOs, yeah. Right. That's why, and that's when I was like, man, this shit gonna explode. That's what I started thinking about. Like, when they start, even in crypto, like they're gonna start making utilities for like real DeFi stuff. You know, it always starts with memes. Like Uniswap is a different implementation of a what's it called, hourglass contract. So that was basically a meme. So all the tech starts with the memes. Kind of funny. I still got this shit playing in the background. Let me turn it up. I mean, it is a good vibe, but I don't own it. I hear a lot of OGs saying that PLS and PLS will never drop another zero unless we see EHEX pump again towards 10 cents. Your thoughts? I don't know about all that, but I think, yeah, like, I mean, I was not gonna say I don't like, but it's kind of annoying when people say price targets like they don't believe it. Like, yo, that can happen. I'm not saying it will, but 10 cents, that shit could happen in like 2 days, you know, in a really hyped up market. Like, if things just get hot real quick, meaning somebody starts buying it, like a wallet just starts buying it, sure, it'll go to 10 cents. It don't depend on PLS or P. It don't depend on anything but that person, the buyer. Same thing with the sell side. If somebody wants to just start selling, the price will go down. And if people want to start buying it, the price will go up. It's not no prediction. It's just what can happen. Yeah, people can just start really irrationally buying something and it can go really, really high. Yeah, of course. Is that gonna happen? I don't know. It's day by day. You know what I'm saying? It's today. What's going on today? Well, today it looks like we're kind of cooling off a little bit. Everybody's like, all right, that was fun. Kind of out of money. Yeah. So yeah, I don't like them people. If Pulsechain does this, then Pulse is gonna do this, and then this is gonna pull this. It doesn't. They're not plugged together. Now you can say something like that for Titan X or Zen and DB Zen and stuff like that. If something starts happening, then it will do this. It'll drive this. Catch up. You can rent a GPU on Vast AI, or you can rent exactly. So you're still paying for it. Yeah, I got an NVIDIA. I mean, it's not that new anymore. I think is it 3090? I think 3090. But I got this like that might have been like a year or two ago. Damn, it could go really high or really low. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's can nobody predict it. But what you can kind of predict is you can predict what traders will do, or you can have an edge on what they might do. You know, using like the chart. So if I'm looking at this, I'll see, okay, if I'm a trader, I'm probably gonna be looking at this area right here. And I'm gonna say, if it goes below there, it needs to bounce fast. If it starts to bounce fast, oh, it's gonna start running, and I might need to start buying it. It's like a chain reaction. It's a W, but I mean a W at the top. It should have pumped straight through that. So I'm looking at these moving averages right here. 1334. Let's delete this. See relevant. Delete this too. And now we got a lower high. A new lower high. This was the first one that we just erased. And now this is the new lower high. But I mean, it's kind of a higher high if you're looking at it this way. So it's kind of trending, still trending up. Now, where do I start to get concerned? A long way from here when it starts to break this. So if it starts to get down to like 2, which if it does, I'll probably just start getting, you know, I'm still going to be bullish though. It'd have to go really low for me to get bearish. It would have to go all the way down below 1. And I don't think so. I think that's gone. That's just what I'm thinking. That's what I feel. Now, does everybody, and see, that's just one of me. That's just one of me. Now, it's probably other people that feel the same way. So if I'm looking at this, if it dips down to this, it's probably a buying opportunity. Because if it rolls over and breaks this, it's still a buying opportunity. It's got to go all the way and break this before I'm like, damn, it's in a downtrend. And even if it does this, let's delete this. It's got so much support, man. That's just what I see. Is even if it breaks, well, let's look at the scary scenario. Let's do that today. It breaks this. Then it's gonna, let's see. Let me delete this. That's what I try to do. I try to picture what it's gonna look like if it does a thing. So this will be a third touch, and that's kind of scary. So if it comes and hits here, it's gotta just bounce fast like it's been doing. If it starts to go down and stay down and like the bounce doesn't really go, it just doesn't go up. After it goes down, then it's gonna keep going down. It's pretty simple. It's like, I sound stupid, but it really is that simple. Is it going up or is it going down? Right now it's making an engulfing candle. What's today? It's a daily, yeah. So today, I don't want to see it make an engulfing candle. I want to see it at least close higher than yesterday's open. You know, just take it day by day. Yeah. So if it closes like this, we're probably going down to that 13 or wherever the 13 is going to be. It might be up here. If that happens, I want to bounce. And if it doesn't bounce, it's gonna, and it's gonna start going into this. And if it goes into this, it's gonna start curling this over. And if this starts curling over, then it's gonna start going bearish. And then that means if this happens, then the price is gonna be like right here, and it might get rejected at this, and then people get scared, and it rolls over again, and then this comes around here, and then what we need to see is a bounce. We probably won't get a bounce here, if the moving average is right. If we do get a bounce, it's got to bounce to get back above the 13. And then I'll be like, okay. But if that happens, we're probably going to play around here. Could we pump and get back above the 34? Yeah, we could, but that would be another lower high. So we'd probably be coming into this resistance right here. I mean, which is not bad. But long story short, no matter how you look at it, if it starts going down, it needs to go up fast. You know, I don't want to be bearish though. But it's been posted, so just, you know, yeah, it's nowhere for me right now. Like, yeah, let's stay above 13. If it stays above 13, it could run. It could rip. It's got to be good today. Like today, tomorrow. If it stays up here, we're going to make it. Aww. BTC ripping right now. Let's see. Ooh, I said, yo, don't be surprised. That shit start pumping. All right. Let's see if it flows over. I mean, it's overbought too. So I wouldn't be buying. I mean, who the fuck watching me is buying crypto today? We've been buying crypto months. Yeah, I would actually rather see this go bearish just for a little while. Just do it, get bearish, get everybody scared, get it over with, and then run into him saying, hey, this shit about to get dismissed. Here's the, you know, in April. You know, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe it's it could, is it already priced in? Is the hype of the you know, letter of him trying to get it dismissed already baked in? I don't know. I mean, but yeah. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I hope it's fit to have a nice long position. Hoax from 9 Tang Gang, or go first from Dip Catcher, a better bet. Why not just have both of them, man? Like, why do y'all be wanting to pick? Just get both of them. You know, split the funds and get both. This is doing good. Bought the bottom of that. RH Farms. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really big on providing liquidity for new stuff that I don't know about. But if it's high, I might be tempted. More website needs an update, still pointing to Uniswap. Yeah, maybe somebody will update it one day. Y'all want the file? I got the file for it if y'all want to update it and change it to something else. Looks like it's going to pause. Still under 1 million mark. Only 5,000 tokens. Zeke. Is that on Pulsechain? I'm just seeing $5 in liquidity. I mean, come on, man. 300 market cap. Did you make this? And come in the chat. Everybody's sobered up today. Yeah. That's a good way to put it. Tokenized real estate. I mean, that would be pretty cool to have like a commercial building. It's only one token. No. Say it's 2 tokens. One is for man, how could you do that? I mean, yeah, you could have, I mean, how could you trade yeah, it's 2 tokens. One is for the actual building and the other is for investors or something like that. And because then it's two people still owning. Man, how could you do that? But that's basically, I think that's the future. Somebody's gonna figure it out. Probably won't be me. 3090 is great. You can mine in Windows. Yeah, I'm sure I can, man. But
Ain't nobody got time for that.
What up, Kingsway? What would you tell someone with several NFTs that will be ready to mint in the next 90 to 100 days? Burn for X1 maybe? The only way I'm doing that is if X1 is out and there's some reason to go over there. You know what I'm saying? If I'm looking over there and I don't see nothing, then I'm probably not gonna burn for X1, man. Like, it's just the honest truth. Like, now if there's, because I'm probably gonna have some anyway, just from the stuff I've been doing, from the burning. I mean, I burned for Zenify, I burned OPZen, I kind of burned for DBZen. I mostly was buying and staking though, depending on what chain it was. On the smaller chains, I was burning. So, I mean, that's just how I'm doing it. Thoughts on all these YouTubers jumping on the Hex bandwagon. It was actually pretty much a top signal. That's what I be thinking in the back of my mind, but I don't be wanting to say it because I don't want that to be what it is. But it was like bearish, you know. BitBoy wanting to come, you know what I'm saying? Wendy. Whatever happened with that? Did they ever do a stream or something? Wasn't I supposed to react to that? Let's wake up, man. Let's wake up. Uh-oh. Proof that a massive altcoin surge. Oh, so that's what Crypto Bro's saying. Like, that's the new thing. I don't kind of like created a thing where you look at crypto YouTubers and do the opposite of them. That's basically like what he was saying. All right, let's look up Corey Costa. Because that's where it was, right? I mean, was I tripping or wasn't he supposed to do a stream with that dude? I don't see it. Oh, here it is. A change of heart. Here it is.
I've had you on 1, 2, 3, 4. If you continue if you count the shorts we've had that I have on my channel, 5 or 6. So yeah, this is awesome. I always
said that you're a BitBoy. I've said that shit before you even interviewed. I said you're BitBoy.
And I know
you're one of my favorite people, Corey.
Thank you.
Because he's you.
You are extremely annoying.
He's you with the shaved beard.
I love that about you. It's grown to be so endearing to me that I know you're going to text me 74 times. Even if I tell you not to before a stream, you're still going to do it, and you're going to apologize.
Yeah, that's how you get the interviews. You didn't know this shit.
That's right. Now, I love you.
You are one of my favorite people. I want to be very clear. I want everybody watching the show to know.
Publicly that Ben is one of my closest friends in this space, and I have a lot of respect for him and admiration for what he's created. And
I did the Twitter Spaces. You hosted it, and it was me and you and Herbal Root and Crypto Coffee and old Gary from what's Funding Jim.
Yes.
That's his name, right? Gary? That's his name?
Yeah, his name is Gary.
A lot of Garys out there. But I love people named Gary. One of my favorite names. There were several people that were on there, KG, all these guys, and Katie, and it was very enjoyable. And you know, I really felt really embraced by the Hex community. And I know there's people out there that got some questions or whatever. It's fine. But I was really excited about it because there's a really great spot. I did it for 2 hours. I was only planning on an hour. But, you know, Corey held me hostage for an extra hour as he does. And it was fantastic. But it was a really good spot. You're so calming.
Yeah.
So I can see that. That's good. Now look, Corey. I think a lot of people in the Hex community, they're a lot like you. You are just an average, normal, everyday guy. There's literally nothing about you that's special.
So is you. You are too.
You are very special.
I know.
No, you are special, Corey. Corey, that was a joke. Okay, you are very special. I just talked about how special you were. Okay, but no, in all seriousness, you are a very regular guy. And I'm a regular guy too.
Damn.
But I'm not in a place where I still have to work. Like you are still going out there and you're working a job. And you're still grinding away on this community.
Damn.
And I feel like the Hex community, you're a perfect example of what I have seen for the Hex community. I know there's a lot of people in the Hex community that are very rich, right? I know that because they made a lot of money in the last war. I got it, right? Most people are not. Most people, maybe they came in at the wrong time. Maybe they wrote it back down. Maybe they took some profit, or maybe they're living okay. But, you know, a lot of people in the Hex community, they're working regular jobs.
Yep.
They're normal. They're blue-collar people. They're blue-collar people. They're normal people. They might be a white collar job, but I think they're hard workers. They're blue collar people. I've met a lot of people. I feel like a lot of lower middle class is what I would say.
Damn.
People that are, and it makes sense, right? Because when you're middle class or upper middle class, you're not as much lately because of inflation. You're a little more comfortable, right? But when you're in a place where you're living paycheck to paycheck and you're surviving, you need something to give you like some hope for the future. Yes. I think that's how a lot of people ended up in Hex. And I think that the slides, if you were to take the demographic of Hex and pull it out, I think it's probably, along with maybe, I think XRP kind of fits this too, along with XRP, because XRP army is actually the most similar to the Hexkins, I believe.
Never had.
I definitely think it's number 2, or you know, you guys and them are number 1 and number 2 in communities. Cardano's right there as well, but the Cardano community is different. The Cardano community is not just normal average people. There certainly are normal average people, but it's a lot of people who are very idealistic, very, very not nerdy. Nerdy's not. There are a lot of nerds there too. Very techie. They care a lot about code. Like it's just a different kind of person there. It's
kind of interesting how like you can look at a community like that. Like the communities are like separated and they have their own, like Zen. They're really like coders now. Like if you ain't talking code, you ain't gonna really know what the fuck is going on over there, and that hurts them, I think.
See, XRP was the Hex of 2017. I remember yes, XRP was the Hex, and I don't mean it didn't do anything the same. Talk about the way it was that same person that was getting in XRP in 2017. They're the same people who are getting in Hex in you know, the last bull.
Oh, you're talking about price,
when it launched in the bear market. Mm-hmm. And so the point is this: if the whole point of crypto adoption, what I'm trying to do with Bitcoin is
really, nigga,
get the average person into crypto. And I would argue that the Hex community is much further advanced than the XRP community. I would be very careful when I say that, because I am not saying anything bad about the XRP community. I love them. But XRP is, the XRPL, and there are some people in the XRP community that are very dedicated to the XRPL and using the chain. Ripple, that's not the point of Ripple. That's not the point of XRP is for us to use the chain. The point is for banks to transfer money and you make money in the investment. It's it's a different kind of community. The Hex community actually uses their crypto.
Yes, they do. I have to say, yes, they do.
More than anybody else. And look at this. Hex has figured it out. They managed a way to figure out how to onboard normal people that may not necessarily be into this kind of stuff. Not only onboard them into crypto, they taught them how to use it.
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
There's nothing in the space that has done that. Nothing. Not one.
I agree.
I would say that it wouldn't be Hex community. It's Richard Hart taught everybody. And it's funny how he didn't even really do it. Because he didn't show his screen and share. He just talked about the stuff. So I would give that to Richard Hart. Like Uniswap, I'm just go ahead and say I wouldn't have known what Uniswap was if Richard Hart didn't mention it. So, or V3. I mean, I probably would have because I know about Uniswap V2, but yeah, I would give that to Richard Hart.
I went with my father to the Pulsechain conference 2 years ago, and he knows what peer-to-peer networks are. Like he's not tech illiterate, but blockchain can be very complex. That big.
Had a small amount early on that turned into a big amount, and I sold it. I sold it because J-Chains had lost all early on that made a public investment. So I had decided. So back in May. It was the first time that I made a public investment in our portfolio. Everybody knows, I had a small amount early on that turned into a big amount, and I sold it. I sold it because J-Chains had lost all his crypto, and we had it together, and it got hacked, and so we sold it and split it. So it wasn't like a vote of what was going on. That was it. And so, I publicly put it in the portfolio and showed it in May of last year, about the same time they started my overthrow. That's a different story.
Yeah. And
I think that has something to do with it. I was doing things like that. Now I'm pro Hex, and everybody sees how negative on Hex those guys were. And so I decided then when I invested in it, that I was going to start treating it like it was a little more legitimate. And I was going to actually come out and say, like, okay, look, did well in the last bull run. I think it may do well again, at least from a price perspective. Community's strong. Still trying to dance it around is a scam, right? It's a strong statement to come out and say Hex is not a scam when every other influencer forever said Hex is a scam.
Claim. Yep.
And that's why
that's literally what I did in the beginning. In the beginning, they were the same way about Hex. It was never okay to talk about Hex. And I talked about that shit from the beginning because I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck. I still don't give a fuck. Because influencers aren't talking about it because they don't like it. I can't. I did videos right through that shit. Got crucified for talking about Hex. And just came up right in their faces talking about that shit. Just doing it every day. Day 7, day 10, day 100, day 300, all the way through Hex.
I never made that. I never made either statement. I never said it is not a scam. Never said it is a scam.
I literally said in the title of the videos were literally giving my ETH to Richard Hart for Hex. Literally said I was giving them my ETH.
Because I wanted to protect myself because everybody was saying it was, even though I couldn't find the evidence. The guys, you don't understand, it was 90% of influencers plus that were outright calling it, 95% plus were calling it a scam. And now when you go back and look at Richard arguing with all these people from these podcasts back in the day, they all look like idiots because he did everything he said he was going to do. And they brought up all these problems and none of those problems happened. So, it's so funny, people like Alex Mashinsky call Richard Hart a scam.
Yes.
I don't know if Alex ever did that. Maybe he did. But people like that. You know what I mean? Certainly, I'm sure Sam did.
Yeah.
So anyways, the point is I decided to start teaching with more legitimacy. Then everything happens with the business in August and everything changes, start the new channel and the whole thing. And I decided that when I decided I was going to do all these coin review videos, which I decided about 2 months ago, we've been working on them. We're working through them all. I decided I was going to do Hex and Pulsechain because they were not in CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, as where they're supposed to be. But these are legitimate communities. They're legitimate projects. And it's ridiculous. I know that what those companies are doing.
Yeah, it is weird at this point.
Pulsechain is wrong.
Yeah, it's weird at this point.
I want to find some ways to fight that
because
that is
Pulsechain. I mean, I can't think outside of Solana and ETH. I can't think of, or I haven't seen a more vibrant community other than just straight up meme coins. The people who are just meme coins, they get a lot of engagement because they're just talking about a new meme coin every day. It's either that, Solana, you know, Ethereum bros, and then the Bitcoiners with, you know, Eric Wall and them. That's it. So to just be shutting out a whole that it is at the beginning, it was understandable. It's like, are these bots? Is it real people? You know. So, but at this point, man,
something that I am going to be focusing on in the next probably 2 months.
And it's like, is it just because I'm in like this echo chamber? And I don't think so. I don't see anything else. Even when I click on the For You tab and other stuff gets recommended to me, it's still the same type of, it's either one of those. It's either memes, Solana, or Pulsechain. It's like there's nothing else.
That may actually be the first thing we mobilize my Ben Hex coalition for to do is go after them. Because it's got to be. And I've talked with the founder. I've got the contact info of the founder of CoinGecko. I talked to him directly. We'll see. But I think if we make a big enough push, I think CoinGecko will fix it. I don't know if CoinMarketCap will.
Hey man, do your thing. Go ahead and do your thing, bro. No more, big boy. Do your thing. Do it.
I think we can make a big enough deal. I think CoinGecko might change without us having to go a legal route. But the point is,
because I mean, he is the guy that can get that done. He is the guy that'll go out and stand in front of the CoinGecko office, hold up a sign, you know. But he can bring attention to it. But can he get them to change their mind? I don't think he can get them to. I think the community can, and he can be a good leader for that. But are they going to be like, all right, Big Boy's outside our office, let's go ahead and add him? They're not going to do that. You know what I'm saying?
And when I did those reviews, I realized, wait a second. Hold on. There's nobody here telling me what I can and cannot say about Hex. I started digging into Pulsechain. And, you know, I didn't really understand it at first. I did the sacrifice. You guys know. Like, I do all kinds of crypto. I don't understand anything else of every project I put money in or play with. And so what happened is that I decided when I went to Pulsechain, I was looking at it, I was like, man, guys, this is just a regular chain. Actually, better chain than Ethereum. Actually, wow. Wait a second. Not only is it a better chain, not only did Hex perform insanely in the last bull run.
It did well, very well.
Right. Now, of course, it may not do nearly that well this time. You know, it could. Probably not, but it can still do.
I disagree there. I mean, just because he said that just made me so bullish. It's like, bro, you don't understand how high Hex can go. Like, this shit can go really high, man. I don't want to sound like an asshole, but if you know how a liquidity pool works and you look at the ETH liquidity pool and then you see it like how they're kind of like going off of each other, if the ETH Hex starts to pump crazy just because like a motherfucker want to buy $1 million at a time, that shit will go really, really high, man. And that much liquid Hex, man. Everybody's staked, you know, so that shit can go really high, bro. Now, I'm not saying go buy. That's not financial advice, but I don't like how people, you know, when people start to say stuff about, like, it's like blasphemy to say, can't, no. That was like, I remember when people was talking about a penny, like that shit was $10. Like, a penny Hex, man, whoa. But, I mean, a penny is nothing. A penny is down now. So
do really well without coming close to that performance, of course. But I started thinking about,
go to $10.
You got this chain over here.
And you ain't got none because it's all staked. You know.
With the most dedicated community in crypto. I don't know if look, like I said, it's XRP, Hex, Cardano right
Bro,
under.
XRP, I see every now and then I see something about XRP because I do shit on it every now and then. So of course I see it on my timeline every now and then. But I don't really see no vibrant community around XRP, man.
Yep,
that's the way I rank it. And the thing is, I started realizing it's got this gigantically strong community. It's got a brand new chain. These are all people that know how to use their crypto.
Absolutely.
How is this chain not going to blow up? How is it not going to do well? It at least be on par with something like Phantom. At the bare minimum, a mid top 100 chain where it is now. But the upside is huge.
Let's see what is it on here? Well, no, let's do it like this. Rap Pulse, 1 billion market cap. $8 million. Oh, that's ETH. Okay. So if it was, I mean, I don't want to go into this game, but if Pulse was ranked, it would be it'd be pretty far down there. It'd be like number 78, right above BitTorrent. So I mean, yeah. I mean, that's crazy. They want to put the shit on there, man. Yeah, like, come on, man. Y'all want some? They really don't have it ranked. Like Hex, okay, understandable. 24-hour trading volume, $256. Like, that's not like these things are living way in the past, man. Look at this shit. Alleged SEC securities. Like, come on, man. Goddamn. Like, what? Like, how? Like, I don't want to get into this shit again. Like, nigga, everything is a security then. Everything is alleged. Like, this shit ain't no different than none of the shit that y'all are. What the fuck? Like, what? It don't make no sense, man. It just doesn't make any sense. How is, like, what makes Pulsechain any different from just pick one? Pick any layer one, man. Like, how is it different than any of these things, man? Minted their own coins. Like Theta Network, it landed right on Theta Network. Like, how is it any different than that? How is Theta Network ranked? Like, probably literally had an ICO. Probably literally had an ICO. It's like you didn't do it the wrong way. Only things that did it the wrong way are able to be listed. It's crazy. BTC 50K today. Is it? No, it's not 50K yet. I mean, if it goes to 50K, what it needs to do is it needs to get above 50K and stay there. Or just keep on threatening it. And then when it breaks 50K, it needs to go up and it needs to pull back and stay above 50K. Well, that's what I want to see. I don't need to do that, but that's what I want to see. Let's look at Solana since it's in the title. Solana, I would not be surprised. I'm not calling anything here, but on a shorter time frame, I actually would like to see this get broken. Just break this. Just break it. You know, build you another platform. I don't want to see you go about it. It's not gonna stay there. Just roll over and go up. But it's a good bounce though. So maybe it's not. I mean, let me start trying to be bearish. I want to see everything just keep going up. I want to keep seeing bounces like this. That was the bottom. There we go. There you go. That was the bottom. Bullish. Run it. Look at ETH versus BTC. Oof. Doing exactly what I said it's going to do, though. It's going to be ugly. But the burn, man. The burn is saving us. When it starts going up and starts outperforming Bitcoin, that's what the narrative's going to be, man. So I'm going to stick with that.
I love it.
Appreciate the likes, guys. Where is Cardano's ecosystem or Ripple Army? What did they do? Yeah, what's the daily routine of an XRP holder? I love to know that. What's the daily routine of an XRP holder or a Cardano holder? What's the daily routine? Like, get up and just check the price, probably. That's it. Feels like when your cousin goes to the stop, you're bullied, but your cousin gets beat up and the bullying increases. Censorship is everywhere. Bias. It's gotta be like just it's gotta be some just hate. I think what it is Richard Hart was an early Bitcoiner. Let's set it up like this. Imagine this me, right? And I was a hardcore Hexagon. So imagine the first crypto was Hex. That was the first crypto. It was hardcore Hexagon. Hexagon set up all the sites, all the trackers, all the coin ranking sites. It's set up by Hexagons. And then one day I say, you know what? I'm gonna make me a coin and call it More. And I'm gonna do it my own way, very similar to how y'all do it, but a little bit different. And I want my can y'all list my? They gonna be like, nope. They gonna act like I don't exist. They gonna ban me and shame me. What's the other one that what's that word? Shun. You gotta not think. When you're trying to think of a word, stop thinking about it. Just let your mind clear, and then it'll come straight to you. But as long as you're trying to think about it, and that's really hard to do, but shun. So that's what's happening. Richard Hart was a hardcore Bitcoiner from the beginning, 2011. CoinGecko, all these sites, Bitcoiners. They'll let you do your shit coining, but they're Bitcoiners or Ethereum coiners. And they see somebody who left them to do their own thing, and they don't like. That's what I think is going on. And it's childish. Richard Hart stay and fight the SEC. Yeah. You ain't know about that, Keith? T-shirts getting more expensive. Yeah, like I went to Restake last night, and the T-shirt, I got 0.1 less T-shirts. It's like, whoa. On a Restake. Just on my ladder, like Restake. All of them were the same, but this one had less. And I think it's because that somebody staked like 1 billion Hex for 45 days. What caused Richard to go down the wrong path was not selling after calling the first 19K bull run. So you saying that he think he had missed the top, so he created Hex? I don't think so. Lots of building on Cardano. I don't ever see what's built like what. It's a bunch of us, a bunch of Karigas. Inside joke. It's a bunch of Karigas building stuff and not finishing. It's building. Nothing. Just code. Just lines of code. One day for our grandkids. Bitcoin's still going 49.4. Let's get in there. Ooh.
I love it.
Then seeing it go down to 3K. But I mean, Hex, he was. If he's. Hex didn't come out to the 19th, to 2019. So that doesn't make sense because that means he was building Hex before the top. He started talking about Hex at the top. That's when he first started mentioning it and saying he's Bitcoin Hex. It was around that time. God well figured so. 3 billion Hex for 45 days. 121,000 teach years. Damn. How much is that gonna earn? That's gotta earn at least like 1 million Hex. That's what's up. Did you check out Shrap? I didn't play the game. I need to download it and try it. But when I heard that the graphics weren't good, I lost interest. Like if the graphics, I mean the graphics are something that can be worked on, but now let's check the price of Shrap real quick. I just want to see if I'm still up from not buying. Oh no, I'm down. I should have bought it. It was 22. Fuck! The game came. That's the game coming out. Okay. That's good though. I'd rather, see it doing that. But I wouldn't buy here. If it just back down to 25, I might buy some. But man, I gotta play the game first. I can't see myself buying that without playing the game. I think when it comes to gaming, cryptos, I think me playing the game is probably the best way to get me into it. Once I play the game, and if I like the game, then I'm not going to invest in something. That's just not me. If I was a stock investor, I would invest in stocks that I use. I'd have some Sure Mic. As long as I'm using the Sure Mic, I got some of it. Apple. Titan X, King X on the 15th. I'm thinking about holding till it. What else? I mean, let's look at Hex. Yeah, 1.3 million in liquidity. That ain't shit. 900,000. I mean, that's a lot of. That's the same thing with Zen. Like, I wouldn't put it past Jack either. Although I don't think Jack is anywhere. I mean, he could be, but he's definitely hiding it well. If he is like a Bitcoin billionaire and he was mining it super early and he kept it, I wouldn't put it past him. But I mean, if this nigga wants to start buying $1 million worth of Hex at a time, like 10 buys of $1 million in Hex, how high would the price go? Like that should have probably go to like 50 cents, bro. If it just starts going. I mean, how much liquidity is there on Ethereum? Total. No, I probably wouldn't go to 50 cents, but they'd probably go somewhere like at least go to 10. 172, 183, 172, 893, and 1 million. So it's got like 2 million. How much does this one have? 400. Anyway, I don't want to get high bias. What do you think about 404s? Yeah, I talked about it a little bit. Basically the conclusion I come to with that is I want to see what's next. Sounds like staking, but just JPEG. I got some of all of them, but I'm not buying anymore. It's going to come down to me. It's going to come down to it's got to be more than just JPEGs. It's just JPEGs. I don't know. It's dope though. If someone came in with $1 million market buy with $1 million in the liquidity, price would double. Right. So imagine somebody did that shit 10 times. That's why I say like just 10 million. I mean, it sounds like a lot, but like we're talking about Genesis Ethereum whales. like yo. I'm not saying they're going to, but Ink at 3. Yeah, I think it's time to like kind of like cool off a little bit. If a $2 million buy came in, I think it would 4x because the ratio is square root. Makes sense. I'm here for it. DMC 404? No, I haven't seen that one. Now, I'm also not like just getting into anything. Dragon Mint Council. Like, this is one that I would miss out on because I don't know what it is, who did it. It wasn't who just said it in the chat. Squirtle Spice, I see you around sometimes. Claim yours now. Here's a link to PulseX. How much are they? $27. It looks like JPEGs. And then too, it's like, well, how much did they put into making the art? Yeah, it's like, how many of them is it? Looks like 10,000. No, It's more than that. There's 26 minted so far. 26. Yeah, 26,000 of them minted so far. You know, I'll watch it for today. See what happens. Hey, there's a link in the description to my gaming channel. I'm about to go play the game on that channel. Click the link in the description. We can still talk about crypto over there, but I don't want to bore the crypto heads with that. So if you like video games, come on over there. And other than that, I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Peace.